Morning, friend. Happy National Donut Day. I always tell that to Ellie when people put up these social media holidays. She was like, what does that mean, Mommy? I was like, it means that some time ago people got brilliant ideas to tell you National whatever it is day. But you know what? I'm here for it. I think they're fun. Heck, I might even eat a donut today because it is one of my favorite food groups. We're out here again on location with the beautiful background of the trees. Today we get to have a pressure washer in the background, not from our house, but from somebody else's house. So I love the natural lighting and the outside enough that I will go with the videos outside over all of the ambient noise that tries to rival my wonderful birds. Dusty Dog's joining us again live today because that's what he does. Let's see, so National Donut Day. Today I entitled my video, I can't believe it's been 4 months. Dusty's trying to get in the camera. Can't believe it's been 4 months. 4 months since what, you say, Cindy? 4 months since my mom passed away. I was talking to a friend yesterday. We were chatting online and she said, maybe I should do some videos with you guys about my grief journey. And I thought, that's an excellent idea. I think it kind of interweaves every day into it, but I will do a little bit more about my grief journey. Well, this week was Memorial Day week, so it was a double whammy for me. It was my mom's 4-month anniversary, and yes, you really do count things like that. It's just like a baby. You will literally count all the months until one day you wake up and it's been a couple of years, and then you start to not forget, but you just don't, it's not top of mind so much. So that's one little grief tip there. Dusty's moving the table. You count the months. And then Memorial Day. And Memorial Day is to honor the people that gave their life for our country. And my belief of that, people have always been presented with, like, you lost it, you didn't come home from the wars. Well, we've been battling this nasty thing called Agent Orange for years from Vietnam. And all of us are losing our dads or our moms that served in it. And you know what? They gave their life for their country too. They just didn't die on the battlefield. They died a slow and painful death at home. And then, because God always shows up in a good way, in a big way for me. We went to the chiropractor in a different way because of Memorial Day. And I was sitting down, just minding my own business, actually not chit-chatting. Ellie was watching a video because she's obsessed with all the Bluey episodes, and I just minded my own business, and the lady started talking to me about, hey, how old is she, and making conversation. And then in good Cindy fashion, and all the people that are always attracted to me, we literally go from how old Ellie is to talking about dying. I mean, it's just real quick. I tell you, I'm on the surface for like 1 minute, and then we go real deep real quick. And it was her that actually brought it up, that we were talking about, she was talking about her husband passed away. I think he was 56 or 58, and I said, that's too young to pass away. And she said he was a Vietnam vet. I'd already thanked her for his service. And then she said that, and she's like, well, that Agent Orange. And I was like, I know. I had been praying this week about it. I was like, I feel like I'm supposed to speak more about this. So I am going to speak more about this. So she talked about that, and then she was telling me, like I've learned recently from some other people my age, that spina bifida was a big thing when they came back and they all started having kids, that spina bifida was a big effect of it. And I was like, well, that's new. And then she was like, well, yes, there's also one about the reproductive system. You get a hereditary thing passed down that she was telling me about. 4 of her daughters have this hereditary thing, and 3 of her granddaughters have this, and one of them is a 17-year-old that underwent a hysterectomy because, as you've been knowing me from before, the effects of chemicals are nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Chemicals have a long reaching, like it matters what you put in your body and what on your body. Like I am fanatical about that. I'm even more fanatical about it as the mosquito tries to bite me than I ever was, because it does affect you. So I got to meet a lady much younger than my mom and dad. Her kids are probably much older than, well, probably some as old as me, and what they've lived their life through this. So I always like it how God shows up for me and puts the right people in my path to hear a story, to answer my prayer and tell me that this is something I need to be talking about. So I'm going to be doing some more research on this. We're going to be talking more about this because I know it affects my friends and family. It probably affects Ellie in some way. It's affecting my sister and I in some way, because 17-year-olds don't need to be having hysterectomies. That just broke my heart, like her chance of even having a baby. And you know, I share my infertility struggles that we've had. So I'm gonna dig a little deeper and we're gonna get to the root cause of some of these things. Let me see what else I got on my little list here of things to talk to. So I think that was a good confirmation of that, man. And just FYI, like, the mosquitoes are real bad this year. I have the blood type that they love, allegedly, but they haven't bit me for years. And this year they're like all about me. And I was like, they gotta be real bad if they're biting me. Danny always says I'm too sour for you to want to bite, but man, they bite me and they're drawing blood this year. So this goes right along with my group, Heart-Centered Advocacy, being the voice for the voiceless. So like, we're even down to unborn children now of the voiceless. They were already part of the voiceless in the first place, but even more, knowing about your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren. So pop in that Facebook group and head over to YouTube and subscribe so you can go back and watch these videos later. Share with your friends. Have them subscribe. Push the share button on everything, on the Facebook one and on the YouTube. And I love you guys, and I will see you later. Bye.